are just at the Roma terminal station, Station Terminale. I'm probably butchering that Italian. And we're making our way from Rome to Civitavecchia, so I'll just kind of bring you along with me and give you some little tips. When you get to the station, it's very busy and I found it quite warm. But if you go kind of through the first little set of gates and you go upstairs to, it's kind of like a little restaurant area, and there's bathrooms here which cost €1 to use, just so you know. It's much cooler up here, so much more comfortable if you tend to overheat like myself. And we're just waiting basically to find out what platform our train is departing from.
Scheduled departure is 11:23. Is now departing from platform 2.
Also, we opted to pre-book our tickets, and we also decided to go with first class tickets, just a little more for comfort than anything. I don't know what kind of like the second class ends up looking like. I'm sure it's fine too, and you can also pre-book those, and they would have been a lot cheaper. We ended up paying €23 per person. No, $21.50 per person. I think it's 43 total. And I think if we had booked a little farther in advance, we probably could have got them for like €9. So book in advance. I think you can book 2 months out, maybe something like that. So. So we just found out that we have to go to like a little tent that's going to take us on a shuttle bus to another shuttle bus, I think, which I don't think that was the case last time, but it could just be so we don't have to walk the whole way. I think if we wanted to, we could keep walking. I'm not sure though, so we're gonna go check it out. Well, what a clusterfuck that was. Basically, we just took a bus to get to another place where we have to take another bus to get to the actual terminal. So hopefully it's not too long, because it is just crazy hot. I would not be surprised if like people are like passing out at some point today. Ooh, made it to the terminal now. It's nice and air conditioned in here, which is at least good. We dropped off our bags. We're just gonna get ready and go through security now. Oh man, I am really sweaty. So welcome to our stateroom. It is an outside stateroom. It's on deck 3, and we recently had just kind of achieved, we had recently just achieved diamond status, which just means you get a few extra little perks here and there. But here's some of the stuff that we got when we came on board. We got a couple of pops and water. We also got some cookies, which is super cute. A little pin for achieving that status. And then there's just some different perks here. And I'll just kind of scroll through these really quick, just in case there's some people who are also new diamond members that are curious to see what some of the perks are. So feel free to kind of pause. And those cards were just a few different top tier events and that. So I think right now what we're gonna do is just kind of unpack some of our things that we have. Our luggage still hasn't arrived. Going through security was super quick. There was really no lines by the time we went through the metal detectors and that, so it was pretty smooth. I would just say the start of that process, like going from the port to the port gate back to the terminal, that was pretty long and really hot. So I definitely encourage you to take some water with you if it's a hot day like this, or if it's in the summer months, really. So this is new. Before you used to just be able to order breakfast the night before, no big deal, all kinds of different options, but now they've changed it to if you're ordering any kind of hot items, that there's a service fee involved in delivery. So it sounds like you can get as much as you want, but there's an $8 service fee, or $7.95 I guess. So there's the continental breakfast, that's all free. American breakfast, that's gonna cost money. And then of course any alcoholic beverages will cost money too. So Interesting. That is different. Alright, so now it's time to do my customary cruise ship tour. We're just going to make our way to the top deck and work our way down. So this is the first time that we've been able to access the Diamond Lounge, so I'm just going to give you a quick tour. So this is quite fun. I like that it's just a quiet little area. There's always, I believe, snacks kind of available, and there's some specialty coffees that you can get to, which I think is going to definitely save me some money if I can get a latte here in the mornings. That was refreshing. Not surprising, Trevor found his way to sports. We're just at one of the, well, it's just a sports bar on the cruise ship, and it's very empty, which is kind of nice, and it's playing track and field, which Trevor loves, so all in all, it's a pretty good day for Trev. So Trevor has abandoned me in favor of sports, which that's fine. I'm just walking around doing a ship tour anyway, so it's kind of boring for him, but I'm going to catch back up with him in a minute. So we ended up doing the muster drill like around 4:30 or so. So now we're just on our way up to the Diamond Club to get a free cocktail hour, and then we have supper at 6:30. Approaching that awkward time when we're going to dinner for the first meal, and you're gonna meet your table mates for the first time, and you hope they don't suck. We've been really lucky with our table mates over the years, like over our previous cruises. They've all been really good. So we just finished having dinner. Our table mates are very nice. There's only 2 that ended up showing up out of a table of 8. So. Yeah, so we'll see.
You see your country up there make some noise so that we know that you are in the room tonight. Let's see who's number 4, 4th place, Cuarto Paso, Canada! 217 of you from Canada! Hey! Our captain is from Canada. Okay, let's see who's on number 3. That's a Boston. Italy! Let's see who's on number 2. United Kingdom! 592 all the way from UK. And ladies and gentlemen, I really can't think of who might be number 1 this cruise on board the Jewel of the Seas. We don't have the number there, but I can tell you it's more than 800 of you from USA. So give yourself a round of applause.